When you buy the Insta360 Luna Ultra, it comes in this default carrying case. But have you ever wondered if there was a better alternative? Good news! There is! This is a sliding case for the Insta360 Luna Ultra.
In this video, we'll explore this interesting casing option. We'll go into its design, materials, installation process, and of course, how it feels in the hand.
If you already own the Insta360 Luna Ultra, or just a fanboy of Insta360 accessories, then this video might be worth the watch. Before we begin, just some light disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video and I bought this casing with my own money. Secondly, this is not going to be a video which I'll recommend you this casing straight away. I do have mixed feelings about this, but it does serve a very unique and interesting purpose. And let's go back in time and start with the installation process, because it's rather interesting. So, when you buy it, it comes in this default box. Okay, I think you guys need a closer angle. So let's open it up. So once you open it, you'll be able to pull this step over here and this whole thing comes out. Now when we open it, you'll see this very interesting layout. So basically, it actually tells you all the steps. Oops. So it basically tells you all the steps to be able to follow to have this installed properly. Now before we begin, we need to remove something from the Insta360 Luna Ultra. So by default, the Insta360 Luna Ultra actually comes with this wind muff over here. So we need to remove this. It's kind of stiff. Okay, we have it removed. Now why we remove it is because at the edge of this, there are all of these designs over here, which is essential for this installation process. We need to remove the handle and then slide this into the casing over here. Oh, it's the other way, downwards over here. So then we have the casing. Okay, before we install it, just take a look at the casing itself, which is made out of quite a high quality plastic. So from here, all we have to do is just to put in and insert it just like this. It's very interesting because you can't go wrong with this process. So we have basically have it installed, and all we have to do is just slide it down. And it magically starts up. Now I think there are actually magnets embedded into this thing, which actually triggers the startup process of the Insta360 Luna Ultra. So when we have it installed, this actually works better if there is a handle that is attached to it. So because you see by default, it actually feels this way. Where my pinky is a little loose and doesn't feel that secure. So you're going to install back its handle. So once installed, you can see that the top over here has this perforated design. Now this actually covers the microphone hole, which is over here, 1, 2, and 3. So this railing covers this one. This one covers the main one. And you have the other side which covers the other microphone. Up close, you also can see that there are actually this texture over here, which prevents it from slipping. So right over when I hold my hand, when I put it in my hands, it looks like this. This will be the most secure way to hold it. If you are looking from the front, it actually holds this way. One more detail, up close, you also can see that there is this Insta360 Luna wording over here. I really like this design because this whole casing itself is not entirely white. This grey actually complements the white over here along with its orange accents which is on the body. So let's just do a brief test with the microphone with the casing on and without the casing. So this is the Insta360 Luna Ultra with the casing on. Now I'm going to flip the camera backwards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is with the casing on and obviously the wind filter over here. So I'm now going to remove it. And this is without the casing. So you will be able to hear some wind. I'm going to intentionally blow into it. Alright, so this is now with the wind. Okay, thankfully there's a wind. So this is the audio without the casing. And now here's the audio with the casing. There are some things that I mean to mention about this casing. Now this casing, once it's installed, Okay, it isn't exactly the most secure. If I use a certain amount of force, it will accidentally slip outwards this way, blocking the gimbal. So you got to use the pinky method where you slip down and have these two fingers secure at the bottom over here. This, I would say, is the perfect setting because your fingers also lies over here, which fits really nicely. If all those who have larger hands, this casing will help to make up for the girth and have a much nicer overall feel. And on a more positive note, the best thing about this is that it keeps everything fit into one single package. So I could just literally put this into my pocket. Compared with the casing itself, the original casing, which is rather huge, and might jut out just like that. So just for the casing comparisons, you can see. Okay, I think taking it out might be a better idea. So offhand, so if you are comparing the two casings by themselves, it looks like this. So for the Luna Ultra in its default casing, and with just the sliding case, two different profiles. Let's now talk about the price as well as some downsides which I noticed after using this sliding case. Starting with the price, this casing comes in at only 15 USD. It comes in two colors, black or white, which is in line with the color variants of the Luna Ultra. Now downsides. What are they? Number one, limited storage. Now obviously it's simple in design, but it lacks storage if you're someone who's looking for them. Compared with the casing itself, the original protective case, you can actually put two filters over here. Most of the time, I'll have one of the filters that is already on my Luna Ultra, which you guys, if you already know, is my VND. So this is of no issue to me. But if you're somebody who needs to carry more than one filter, say a wide angle lens if you're in tight spaces, then you will need to transport that filter separately. Number two is that even though it closes well, it has no lock. So right over here, if you were to put in your pockets, it could slip out with a reasonable amount of force, which in certain circumstances might not be ideal. Let's conclude. Who do I think this is for? I think it's someone who needs these three particular things. You need a quick setup, uses only one lens, and prioritizes pocket portability.
This original accessory from Insta360 is not only well made, it gets the job done. It keeps your precious Luna guarded from knocks and scratches, while also giving it a nice aesthetic touch to the overall design. And it also gives a much quicker setup time compared to the default case that comes with the Luna Ultra. For the price tag of only 15 bucks, there isn't much to think about if portability is your thing.
Alright, it's a little noisy and let's move a little. You can see that we're at the airport and there are some people cleaning their aircraft. What do you guys think about this casing? Are you impressed with it? Or do you feel that the cons outweigh the pros? I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, I'm in Luna Ultra Mania, so I'll be reviewing a few other items that's related with this accessory, this camera. Particularly, their official neck mount, as well as an accessory that can help make this feel like a drone. The word is feel like. As you can see, the sun is out and we're at mid-noon, so I'm going to get out of here. See you guys in the next video.